Sijaanza kutoka.
Niko gate.
Gate wapi?
Gate main.
Hata mimi niko hapa.
All right. Hiyo tutafanya kwa ile tent. Also tent wako ready kweli. Yes, sir. Set. Up.
Preparing for the upcoming season. The speculations that you're not participating in the Indo championships. Is it true?
Yeah, I mean, this year we wanted to do it differently. The World Championships is coming up in September, and imagine if we could have started running in February. That means it's a long season. So we opted to sit out this one, and that's been the case with many top sprinters in the world. They sat out the world indoors. And I'm not saying I'm doing that because of them. I'm just, and you know, after what happened at the Olympics, I need a big break out of competitions and just to have my head put in the right place before I can just get back to competition. I'm excited. I miss running, so we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Africa's fastest man, obviously. What are your ambitions for this season?
This season is a different mindset. I just want to enjoy the sport. I mean, at some point I was losing it. At some point we are doing this for other reasons. But this year I just want to enjoy the sport. I mean, that's what I was doing my first 3 years of running. So this year is enjoying the sport and making money. I mean, compete when you can, because you never know what happens next year.
Omanyala, so where should we see you first? The Diamond Leagues?
Of course, that's lined up, but my first competition is next week Wednesday in South Africa, so I'm leaving this weekend. So I'll have two competitions in South Africa, and then after that, we'll know. Yeah.
I know we're not really sprinters as you are, but what can you speak about on your training regimen? What are you doing to, as you keeping, having your thoughts on the upcoming season that starts in September?
Yeah, it's been a long off season. I've been doing it for the last 4 months, and thanks to KU, by the way, they gave us a track to train where. In the country, all the stadiums have been closed down for renovations, and there are so many athletes who are suffering out here because they can't access proper places to train, and KU came through. So we've been here for the last 4 months, and the preparation has gone so well. And I mean, we've done everything. We've done everything basically, from interval training to hill runs to sled push, sled pulls. Basically, we've done everything, and we're ready. Yeah. Yeah, of course, apart from the money. We all do everything for money. But apart from the money is, the legacy that I want to leave behind. So many people asking me and telling me that I haven't won any global medal. But what I tell them is that my success won't be measured by the medals. My success will be measured by how many lives I've touched for the time that I've been in this sport. For the 15 or so years that I'll be in this sport. What's your legacy? You might have won all the medals in the world, but nobody knows you. You have impacted no life. So for me, that's what I want to do. I want to leave a legacy. Even after I'm gone, people will remember what Omanyala did for this country, for Africa, and in the world in general.
So we are thrilled as Kenyatta University. As you know, we have a bit of a background in supporting sport. We hosted the FASU Games, the All Africa University Games. We have been a camp, a resident for these types of sports. But now having someone as great as he is for whole of Africa, identify with what it is that we have to offer, we are very happy and we gratitude, so of gratitude for the support, but we also want to announce that we have the facilities that fit, providing what others like him would want to have. So for him to come here, it's a commendation, and we are happy that he's agreed to work with us.
All right, speaking of the facilities, obviously there are a lot of stadiums that the facilities have been closed. How open is this to the athletes that want to come and play?
I mean, if you ask Ferdinand over here, it's an open door. You come and go. Of course, you can't just walk in. We talk, we agree, and then you know that this is a public institution. These facilities are for the citizens of this country and international. So we have arrangements that we can make for whomever wants to use these facilities. It's not just a tartan track. We have gyms. We have even medicine facilities. We have a lab that athletes who want to find out about their chemistry and biology, they can come and get knowledge about that here. So we have a very structured sports program, and my colleague here in sports will talk about that a bit. And you can see the registration, these youngsters surrounding us enrolled here. So he identifies with that, and you can see how he enjoys to want to work with them. And we think this is a beginning. He has even bigger dreams, and because we know our goals are also big, we are international at the global level, so we are welcoming others to come and see what he found and find their niche in what we have to offer and work with us on it. Most of us, before 4 months ago, we just saw him on TV, and I'm sure it's the same for these youngsters. So that first, almost intimate interaction with a person you see on TV makes you realize he's just a human being like yourself, and if you aspire, you can also make it over there and become an Olympian. So I think that's Mwalimu here will speak. We always see these people as so far removed. We don't even know how to reach them so that we gain from them directly. Yeah. And I just want to add that in this country, we can be accused of failing to take that opportunity. We have greats here, especially from the Rift Valley, but these people come, they win, they're known over there more than we know them here. So for him to come to some of these ones, when they are beginning their course, they would say, they will remember they saw him here, and then probably they can run. They will say, I emulated him and I'm good for it today. Yes. Yeah.
A question just follow up on that. How does it feel to come back to these youngsters looking up to them and say, this guy is not far-reached?
It's a blessing actually, because I was once there. I was a student at some point. I am still a student, but I can relate to them. And just coming here and just training and them looking at me and like this is someone that we know and we've seen on TV and newspapers and all that kind of social media stuff, but we can't see him physically. It's a privilege to them too, that anything is possible in this world. And I keep saying that you can meet whoever you want in this world. All of us are, we're under one grace of God. Now, nobody is superior than the other, so that's one thing I just want to put out there, that we're normal human beings. The only thing I do is run fast. I mean, I run 100 meters in 9 seconds. That's the only thing I do, but I'm a normal human being, and I relate to anyone and everyone.
To support these programs using these facilities. At the same time, we are envisaging to have a high-performance center where Omanyala will find even easier access, and also for him to be able to expound on his training, among other things. So KU is set on supporting sports and also bringing people, graduates, who are sports support personnel. Yes.
Sports science is obvious. Everybody's gearing towards having the best training methods, having the best in terms of the food that they have. Could you speak on how best could help Kenya athletes to embrace sports science?
Yes, first is change of mindset. When you talk of sports science, it does not necessarily mean elite athletes. We can start even in our own activities of daily living, basically by being proactive in brisk walking for health and wellness. Remember, for Omanyala to be here, there's something we call health fitness. That one he achieved. Then he goes now into sports-specific fitness. So this health is for everyone, average person. So if you can start from there by having a change of mindset from physical education, sports science, in our schools and giving it the right place it deserves, then we can promote a population that is enlightened and more focused on health and well-being. Physical education, sports science, recreation support that. So having Omanyala here kind of gives us strength to keep on passing this agenda of fit for life.
I've been in a university, so director anasema utakuwa na ile focus nayo wana wanaishika.
Sawa.